Hi everyone, I wanted to do a pretty quick video. Like it or not, it's the holiday season, and like it or not, Christmas is going to be next week. So this is a time that everyone's talking and thinking about giving and doing things for other people, that kind of stuff. So I wanted to give a little bit of information about what I recently have become focused on in my real estate career, which is the charitable gifting of real estate. And basically, that involves property owners who usually are high net worth, but not necessarily so. They could be just ordinary people who maybe inherited a house from mom that they really have no use for, or inherited some type of a strip mall or something that they don't know what to do with. And if they sold it, first of all, they'd have to be bothered selling it and going through all that. And then they also have to pay capital gains taxes and all this stuff that they don't want to be bothered with. So we give them an option where property that they don't necessarily need anymore or want can be donated to a nonprofit of their choice. Now, this has been around since 1917. It's about 203 years old. And it works really well, and they can get really good tax benefits. They don't pay capital gains tax, and the appraised value of the property is the basis for their tax write-off, which their CPA can explain to them, because I'm not a CPA. But the issue historically has been most nonprofits out there won't accept a gift of real estate because that's not what they do, you know? The Make-A-Wish Foundation, their job is to grant wishes for children. God's Love We Deliver serves meals to critically ill people. They don't do real estate, and they don't want to have the liability of the property, and then they have to manage it if there's a tenant. And what do? And they have to hire someone to sell it. There's a lot of expense, there's a lot of headache that, quite frankly, that's not what they do. So that's been an option that for a lot of people who do call nonprofits, they say, no, thank you, we'd rather have the cash. Well, here's the thing. 40% of America's wealth is in real estate. Only 10% is in cash. The other 50% is in other non-cash assets. So all these nonprofits are banging the drum, asking people for their cash, when the cash is probably what they really want to hang on to, especially these days. So I am partnered with a nonprofit organization. It's a specialized nonprofit, and the only thing they do all day long is accept donations of real estate, which they then hire people like me to go sell, and the proceeds get donated to other nonprofits, whichever ones the donor would like to contribute to. So for example, if God's Love We Deliver has someone who donates to them all the time and really loves that organization, and they have a piece of property that they no longer need, they can donate it. They would contact me. I bring it to the specialized nonprofit, and if it's a property that they would accept, which they're pretty open to just about any type of property except timeshares, the nonprofit will accept title to the property. So the donor's out of it. The donor has no more affiliation with the property. And the property then goes to the specialized nonprofit. They hire me to sell it. And then at the end, whatever proceeds are left from the sale, after everyone, gets paid, the check goes to God's Love We Deliver, or whatever other nonprofit the donor might choose. So it's a little bit more complicated than that, but not very, and that's pretty much a bird's eye view. So I want to put this out there because maybe you know someone who has a piece of property that they don't know what to do with. You may not even realize it. Maybe you work for a nonprofit that is really hurting during COVID. I think they all are. Or maybe you know a nonprofit that you really care about, but you're not in a position to cut them a big check. This would be a great way to cut a nonprofit you care about a really big check without going out of your pocket at all. Or maybe you're a real estate agent who wants a listing that would be relatively easy to manage and you get paid full commission for. and be able to help that nonprofit that you really care about. So this is just an overview video. If you have any questions about this, feel free to reach out to me. My number is 718-207-3792, and this is for property owners or nonprofits in any part of the United States. It doesn't have to be New York, where I'm from. Take care.